Okay, so now after our for each post loop, we're going for another loop for each. We're checking required s key equals value, and we check if exclamation mark array key exists key comma out, meaning if inside of the out array, as you can see, every single one has been put into the out array when we're looping through the post values. If the key does not exist, which is actually inside of the required array, then obviously we know that someone's just submitted the form without submitting our required fields, meaning someone could maliciously just submit the form. So echo JSON and code, and we go for array, and we're going to split it onto the lines. Error, first of all, index will equal true. True. Yeah, then we have validation equals, and then we have array, and we're going to assign this validation message because we're going to simply create on a go first name, and the message will be there are missing fields, and that's it. Obviously we have to make sure that this doesn't have semicolon here because it's inside of the array already. So that's it. And then if obviously the first one is found which hasn't been found, actually first key which hasn't been found in the out array, we don't want to loop anymore, so we type exit, and this is going to be everything that's going to happen. Everything after this statement is not going to be executed. So this will make sure that every single field which is inside of the required array has also been sent through the post. Okay, now we check if empty errors. That means, hey, everything's fine, everything's been validated, we can process our data, and you will do with this data whatever you want. This whole series is just about validating the form. It's not about inserting this anywhere, updating or anything else. So you'll do whatever you want. All these obviously valid values are inside of the out array, so you can process this the way you want it. Else, if there are any problems, we echo JSON and code, and it's going to be array. First index will be error equals true, and then we go for validation, which will simply equal errors. And if it isn't empty, we're going to get the message sent to our JavaScript file. So message variable equals h1, let's say thank you h1. Then we have message again. We continue with this concatenating. Then we go for paragraph. Your input has been validated successfully. Paragraph, single quote and semicolon, then message. If you want to, I'm just doing this for the purpose of this exercise. You obviously won't be displaying this information on the page, but let's display what we've submitted basically. For each out as key equals value, and we're going to add to the message, concatenate. We have key concatenated with arrow, then we have value dot br. That's enough, and then we close our message with the closing paragraph tag. Now we echo JSON and code array error equals false this time, and we have a message equals message. That's everything inside of our validate.php file. So let's go back, save the file, obviously go back to our browser, type some name, some email, some password, select age. If we click submit, obviously these aren't validated yet. Hey, we still have password to fill in, so password, hit enter, and the form isn't submitted. So fire back. There we go. There must have been something wrong. So if we refresh the page again, put this password and see what's the response. Validate. Hey, call to undefined method is empty. Hey, we completely forgotten about this. Obviously, we use a method which isn't inside of the helper yet. So let's move to the next video where we're creating is empty method, which will be pretty short video actually, and then we start testing straight away.